Good morning, YouTube. Nicky Nick Trades here. It's about 6:30 in the morning, showing you guys some of the unseen work that we do behind the trades. I'm not saying you have to do this, but you have to find something hard to do outside of trading. That when you go to that market in the morning, you already did something hard. Trading is the easier thing than fucking whatever you did in that morning. So just kind of showing you guys some of the unforeseen work. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how we made $2,000 yesterday in one day trade. Stay tuned for the next part of the video.
Bro, that paint shit, temporary, bro. Suffer 20 minutes, be a better version of yourself. Or don't suffer at all and just be the same bum you are, bro. So,
Thank you, brother.
go out there and get it, my boy.
Yes,
My boy
sir.
Nick is a dog.
Let's go.
Tuesday, November 25th. I just want to show everyone how we found our trade this morning and how we profited greatly on a quick day trade, okay?
Obviously, you have your stock you want to trade, right? In this case, this morning it was CRM or Salesforce. And as you can see here, right on live at Discord at 9:57 in the morning, we called CRM 232.5 weekly call. We bought it for 1.5, aka $150, okay? Play light, it's a short week. And I want to show you how we found that trade. And I even included the chart just to make it even more simple for everybody, okay? I said we're looking, to enter calls and a breakout over this level. The way I found these levels, okay, is using something called the orb strategy. Now I'll get into it right now. So looking at your chart, and right now we're currently about an hour or two into the session. And all we're doing here, this is not rocket science. We're taking a horizontal line, okay? And we're placing it to the top wick or body, depends on what you prefer, of the first 15-minute candle. Okay, this is that 9:30 in the morning candle, nothing crazy. So we're gonna mark the bottom of that candle. And essentially, if we look here on a shorter time frame, like a 5-minute or a 10-minute chart, we would have sat in this trade. And I actually entered here on this breakout level, seeing if it was going to pop right in the morning. This is a little bit of a closer time. This means each one of these candles is 5 minutes in time, right? So this is looking at it on the, and I entered here, and you could have bought calls here, 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 wherever you felt comfortable. And if you needed a stop loss, you could have just used the bottom of the orb, okay? Simple. If stock price goes down to the bottom level, you simply cut, you accept your loss. But since we expect zero on every trade, allows us to catch moves. We're not going to be worried about these small fluctuations. So, essentially, you can see here, we caught a great move. We sold, our half of the position at 1.9, so $190 per contract. Keep in mind, we paid, $1.50 or, $150 per contract. And we caught a great move. You would have been down, couple bucks here or there, but as long as your risk management is, not over leveraging, you wouldn't have been, stressed out by that move. And, you caught 1.5% move on CRM, great day trade. And did we do anything crazy? All we did is set a high on a 15-minute candle and a low on a 15-minute candle. That's all we did, not rocket science. And we waited for one side to show us, who's winning. I didn't predict what was going to happen. I didn't guess. I just reacted to the action. I reacted to what is happening. Okay, I waited for one side to win. I saw, an entry that I was interested in, and I took it, and I sat there and I waited. And those contracts doubled to $300 each. That's throwing in $1,000 to $2,000. $10K to $20K, whatever it is, it doubles your money in one trade. Not using any sort of crazy math, not doing any sort of crazy technical analysis. I just used a simple strategy called the ORB, or opening range break strategy. And this is a quick video on how we found this trade live. And if you want to get into these signals that I'm finding every single day, check out the link in bio. Check out Playbit. Hit me up. You can ask me directly for any questions on how we find trades. Happy trading, everyone. Nicky Nick Trades out.